Okay, hi, I'm
Hi.
Chloe from Brit and Co. I am so excited to talk to y'all about this show. I loved it so much, and I think everybody's just going to eat it up. So,
Thank
congratulations.
you.
Thank
That's
you.
so nice to
Yeah.
hear.
Yes. And one thing, obviously, about this show that I feel like will draw a lot of people is the fact that it is about a social media team, at least in part. And I'd love to start out by hearing what y'all's most used app is on your phone.
Uh, I feel like I can't say what I want to say, so I'm gonna go with Instagram. Yeah.
That's mine too.
It begs a couple questions. I think mine is probably it's New York Times games and cooking. And yeah,
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I'm newish to Instagram and I'm still working it out.
Yes, so much cooking inspiration.
Yeah.
I love all the cooking inspiration. And I would also love to know, considering this is going to be so many people's new favorite show, what are y'all watching right now?
Oh my God, so many things.
Yeah.
I just finished Silo,
Oh, okay,
Okay.
and that was
good.
really good. We're back on Severance.
Saturday, oh yes, Severance, Saturday Night Live documentary
Mm-hmm.
on Peacock is very enjoyable.
Traitors.
Traders.
Good.
I
Good one.
just started the British Traders.
The American one is better.
Okay,
Better.
all right.
Ooh.
Well, fighting words.
Tea.
I'm a huge fan of the Graham Norton show.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we love Graham Norton.
Love. So, but there's not enough really to watch as much as there is. I need more.
Yeah. I am so drawn as a viewer to Monica and Doug. I love both of them and kind of engaging with them as a viewer. And both of you have done so many other iconic roles that kind of feel similar to Monica and Doug. Kind of chaotic, very fun, very magnetic. What is your favorite thing? I'd love to hear from both of you what your favorite thing is about choosing roles like all of these things that you just knock out of the park.
I mean, I don't know. It's probably less of a science than people think.
Mm.
There's so much that goes into do you want, what kind of job you're looking for versus what kind of job comes to you.
Mm.
I try to think in terms of, is this something I feel I can add to? Like I can
Yeah.
bring something that maybe is not on the page, and then is this far enough away? Because in TV especially, you tend to get offered what you've already done.
Mm.
And so for this to even have a little bit of stretch, which I think it does, was really just a fun opportunity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I mean, for me, it's all about the comedy in the script.
Yeah.
That's my background, and if I don't laugh reading a script, then I'm like, I'm not gonna do it. But again, like Lauren said, like I think when I was younger, it was very much like, yeah, I'll do this show wherever it films for however long. But when you're a little bit older, part of the boomer generation, are we boomers? Is that what they
I
call
think
us?
we're Gen X and
Millennials?
they're Gen Z.
Yeah.
Okay, Gen X. Okay.
Well, yeah, that is a huge part of it too,
Yeah.
and just who the creator is. And,
Absolutely.
in speaking to Katie, Nico knew her already, but I just thought this is someone I want to spend my days with. And
Mhm.
that's really probably the most
Yeah.
important decision or piece of the decision is, does this seem like it's going to be creative and fun?
Absolutely. So talking about that stretching, I'd be so interested to hear if there was any particular challenge or anything that you're most proud of when you look back at making this project.
I just didn't want her to be mean. I
Yeah.
didn't want her to be like, sometimes because this is an archetype of a kind, the sort of like tough older boss. I hate saying older, but I guess it's relative to the rest of
Seasoned.
everybody. Yes,
Seasoned.
experience,
Yeah.
experience. And I just wanted there to be kind of a reason behind her drive and
Yeah.
and a heart there, even though it is a pretty broad comedy. And so we talked about that and tried to find those moments where she's softer.
Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely, because the scripts are, there are moments that aren't really grounded and very sort of ridiculous.
Right.
But it's also very important to infuse that sort of craziness with being grounded. So I think it's creating that balance and that's what makes the character so likable, I think.
Yes. And so while I was watching, I couldn't help but daydream a little bit. And I would love to hear from both of you. How do you think Oliver from Crazy Rich Asians and Lorelai Gilmore might fit into this workplace and this world if that was kind of a possibility.
Yes, Lorelai would not do well. She would be bored by the world of the office and I think would relate way more to the Gen Z people because she in her mind is always kind of one of the kids.
Yeah.
But the office culture, she'd bring them coffee and then leave.
Oliver would be a client instead of a worker, is what I'm saying. He'll come to the ad agency with with some asks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It also got me thinking about my own work experience, and I'm curious, what's the craziest thing y'all have done for a job? The way that Monica just like hits the ground running.
Ooh, jobs. I mean, I was a host at a restaurant for a very long time when I was first moved to Los Angeles, which is actually the first time I met Lauren. I don't know if you remember this. You were visiting LACMA with the kids from Parenthood.
Oh,
And
yes.
I sat her at her table and I was like, I'm friends with Sam.
That's right. That's right. Yes.
That's awesome.
That's so cool.
I had not done anything yet in Los Angeles, but
yes, we're both friends with the famous Sam Pancake, who's like the mayor, the unofficial mayor of Hollywood.
Yeah.
And if you know Sam, then you know you're meeting a good person.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd also love to hear, why is this the show that people should watch this winter? Like, what do you think viewers are going to love about this?
I think it's just fun. It's a fun world. It's easy viewing in a fun, like comforting way. It's speaking to a moment in our culture, but without kind of taking a side or being too militant about it. And I mean, it isn't out there yet. We haven't kind of seen these generations interact, and I think that has, I don't know, it's fun.
yeah. And it's a comedy for everybody, certainly. But if you look at our cast, it's I think one of the most diverse casts you'll see out there, which I think is really important to sort of like make sure that, while the show is for everybody, we're telling the story through this lens and just sort of giving the other people a chance to tell their story as well.
Yes. So I graduated college in 2020. So I'm not part of the
Hold on.
virtual workplace. Wait, sorry. No. I was trying to emphasize the virtual of it all.
Okay.
I was born in 1998.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry,
Wow.
derail. But I was going to ask about filming these office scenes in person.
Yeah.
There are so many people who are going to watch this who have never worked in an office.
Oh, wow, that's true.
What were your favorite parts about kind of all being together in that space and kind of just living it up?
Listen, any opportunity to be with the community and be working and be, back to anything resembling normal is a real gift. And I personally also have never had that many office jobs. So I'm typing, right? I'm typing now.
Yeah.
But it was fun it's like playing, in a new kind of place. And I found after a little initial awkwardness that I really could walk into my office and take charge. And that was like a new kind of, channel to lock into. It was really fun.
I just like being a part of a ensemble, a group. So,
Absolutely.
my previous jobs with Superstars is like ensemble comedy, and we did that for so long. So that's an environment where I really thrive. So
Absolutely.
I love it.
And finally, do both of you have a favorite piece of Gen Z slang? 'Cause there are some things my sister says to me, my little sister. I'm like, I have no idea what you're saying.
Yeah. Sus, is that a Gen Z
That
thing?
is-
Yeah.
I use sus every now and then.
That's a good one.
I still don't get chuggy. I
We
don't.
say it so much in the show.
I know.
You
I'm
should
like,
really know. Somebody my age the other night said they liked my fit, and I was like, hold on, just let's just speak.
Yeah.
I guess we all have versions of this, our own kind of slang. And I'm one of those boring people who still will write out entire words in a text because it just is offensive to me to shorten everything until like I'm not even sure what I'm
Yeah.
reading. So
And not use punctuation.
I do use
No,
punctuation.
I know, but like
yes, and not yeah.
Yeah.
kids these days.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Well, thank you both so much. Both of your work has just shaped different parts of my life. And I am so excited for new generations to get to watch the show and be introduced to y'all.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank
so
you very
much.